ever find yourself stuck in the never-ending cycle of overthinking? It happens to everyone. We delve deep into a sea of thoughts, exploring countless what-ifs and could-have-beens. People often approach me saying, "My brain won't switch off. It's like the off button is broken and I'm trapped in a loop of what could have been." In this video, I'll explain the underlying mechanisms behind overthinking and the significant habits of those who tend to overthink. Stay tuned until the end because I'll provide you with a valuable tool that you can try on your own to help you break free from the overthinking loop. Overthinking isn't just thinking a lot. It's like a stuck record where your thoughts keep going in circles. When you overthink, you might believe you are sorting things out or improving your life. Unlike the helpful approach of solving problems by carefully thinking through situations, overthinking doesn't solve anything. It goes beyond dealing with the actual problem and gets into thinking about things you can't control. It's like being trapped in your own thoughts. Overthinking is harmful. It drains your energy and can lead to mental health issues. It's not a mental illness by itself, but it can show up when other things like anxiety or depression are around. People who overthink are more likely to face issues like substance abuse or unhealthy eating habits. Overthinking can also mess with your understanding of situations. You might replay things in your head trying to find a hidden meaning, but end up believing things that aren't true, hurting your relationships. Most importantly, overthinking stops you from taking action. Your mind gets stuck with too many choices, scenarios, and consequences, making it hard to decide or even move on. Overthinking puts our brains into overdrive, particularly activating the prefrontal cortex, the region responsible for decision-making and problem-solving. While heightened activity in this area might seem beneficial, it can actually disrupt other brain functions, making concentration more difficult. As time goes on, the excess mental strain from overthinking results in cognitive fatigue, further complicating our ability to stay focused on tasks. Additionally, the continuous overthinking process can carve out new neural pathways that solidify negative thinking patterns. This reinforcement makes breaking free from the overthinking cycle even more challenging, creating a self-perpetuating loop that can be difficult to escape. So now, let's look at 5 common things that overthinkers often do. You are constantly fretting about making the wrong choice, always asking yourself, "How can I decide?" Even the simplest decisions, like picking something off a menu, can stress you out as you worry about making a wrong call. Overthinking every choice becomes a barrier to living our daily life to the fullest. It's like you are stuck in a loop, overanalyzing each decision to the point where it becomes overwhelming. This difficulty in decision making not only affects your daily routine, but can also impact your overall well-being. It's like having a constant cloud of uncertainty hanging over your choices, making it challenging to enjoy the simple moments without getting caught up in the web of overthinking. Another sign that overthinking is taking over your thoughts is when you keep going back to things that happened before, like replaying embarrassing moments or thinking about what you could have done differently. This makes it hard to let go and move on. Thinking about past mistakes a lot brings more stress and worry. If you often question every decision you make, both in the past and now, it can leave you feeling stuck and unsure. It's like being trapped in thinking mode, where you are scared to make a move because you are worried about making a mistake. Another big sign that you might be overthinking is if you are always worrying about what's going to happen in the future. It's like your mind is stuck on things you can't control. You end up imagining really extreme scenarios, even things that haven't happened yet. For individuals prone to overthinking, the tendency is often to see the glass as half empty. In simple terms, they tend to always imagine the worst case scenario for everything. When you used to do this, you might have convinced yourself that you were just being realistic and preparing for all possible outcomes. Another sign that overthinking might be a big part of your life is when you worry too much about what others think of you. This habit of overthinking leads to second-guessing yourself, causing stress and anxiety. You might feel stuck trying to meet what you think others expect, even if it's not realistic or good for you. And yes, it's normal to care a bit about what others think. But when it's always on your mind, it can make it hard to be yourself and enjoy life. Fear of what people think might be holding you back if you want to be best to perform. It can make you feel small and scared, especially in situations like speaking in public or being around new people. This fear comes from our ancient brain, designed to make our ancestors cautious. But in today's world, it can stop us from creating the life we want. To beat the worry of what others think, focus on your skills, not opinions. Know yourself by figuring out your core beliefs. Create a simple personal guide based on this. Memorize it and use it for your choices. Live true to your guide. Be yourself, take risks, and ignore others' opinions. When fear hits, remember your guide and stay focused on big goals. If you found this information valuable so far, a simple tap on the like button would be greatly appreciated, spreading support to those in need. Modern life comes with its challenges. These concerns often lead to sleepless nights filled with overthinking. People grappling with stress, anxiety, depression, and insomnia often find that intrusive thoughts hinder their ability to sleep more than physical discomfort. Insomnia and overthinking are frequently linked, and individuals with insomnia often attempt to block out these thoughts. While it may seem like a reasonable solution, it often creates more problems than it resolves. So, if restful sleep is a concern of yours, I've created more videos with strategies to help you reclaim your nights, linked in the description. But for now, I want to introduce you to one valuable resource. To tackle overthinking and intrusive thoughts in bed, you can try a simple but effective method called articulatory suppression. The idea behind this cognitive technique is a bit complicated, but the basic concept is that mouthing a word demands more mental effort than just thinking it. This extra mental effort disrupts the original intrusive thought. You can choose a word like and, announce a syllable like zip, pop, or a neutral proper name, such as Kitty, Paris, Sky, as long as it has no emotional significance for you. Then start silently mouthing or repeating the chosen word at a relatively quick pace, about 3 to 4 times per second. The key is to keep the verbal working memory engaged. To enhance the effectiveness, you can also visualize a shape, like a triangle, square, or star, especially if your intrusive thoughts have a visual aspect. Another option is to add a puzzle element, like counting back from 1000 in specific jumps, alongside using a word, image, or syllable. For instance, count backward from 1000 by 10. 1000, 990, 980, and so on. Combine this with a word, like silently repeating, whisper, or an image such as visualizing a calming beach scene. Keep in mind that everyone is different, so it might take a few tries to find the approach that works best for you. Overthinking at its core involves fixating on things beyond our control. Life inevitably throws situations we can't change or control. Many worries in truth may never materialize. Accepting that certain things are beyond our influence is crucial. Yet, what we do control are our behaviors and actions. In the upcoming video, I will explain a therapeutic skill to combat overthinking. So stay tuned and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.